Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Falcon, issue number 6. This is Vampires in Brooklyn, a brand new story arc to start. So let's get started, shall we? We see that Sam Wilson is out and he's having a conversation with Misty Knight. He's talking to her and he's remembering all the cool things about her and everything and how much he loves her. And this is kind of sad. This kind of hurts me a little bit because I still remember and love the time that she was with Iron Fist, Danny Rand, and that was my favorite couple in the Marvel Universe at the time. At the time, you know, what I'm saying I really loved it, but no, we apparently that's done. That's done now. So whatever, I get it. Iron Fist is a total dweeb. He's more and more all the time. He's just like, duh, dude, grow up. Anyway, that being said, so they're having this conversation while he's off fighting these bad guys. And there's a scene from Straight Outta Juice. Chick jumps out the dumpster and starts firing off some revolvers all over the place. I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? Where's the mask? Where's the mask? With the makeup, you know? Anyway, so it turns out that Deacon Frost is there, and what he's doing is he's trying to gather recruits because he's trying to make a vampire army. He's got a vampire army. He wants a vampire armada. That's what he wants. So he escapes into the sewer, but Sam apparently didn't notice the dollar bill stuck in the sewer grate. So it's like, dude, this is the calling card. Hi, come this way. And he's just, I don't know how we could have gotten that. Nobody on foot could have gotten out. Sam, are you stupid? You fly. Other people fly. And they don't have to fly with wings. So anyway, he goes back and he's having a conversation with, and this was this was one of the best phone conversations I've ever seen in the comic books. Him talking to Misty was just there. Go ahead, find me a better phone conversation. Find me a better way that conversation could have went. That was perfection. So she's like, okay, yeah, I'm glad you finally made it. Hey, let's go and solve this case. So she gets there and she right away sees, it's stupid, the dollar bill. Let's go down here and do that. She breaks off the sewer grate. They go down and they see a bunch of bodies. Some of them strung up, some of them just lying down nice and neat. Like it's ritualistic. So he realizes something's really bad here. Meanwhile, Deacon Frost goes off and he starts grabbing people. Now, Rodney Barnes, okay? Rodney Barnes is the writer for this, and he is an amazing writer. And because the first 5 issues or so, I've seen highs, I've seen lows, I've seen issues where I'm like, I don't know if I like this. And then I've seen issues where I'm just like, dude, this is amazing, and all that in just 5 issues. So I'm in love with this one. I'm in love with this one, but I'm really hoping he keeps a sense of timing and pacing, dude. That's the main thing here. This guy's got an amazing story, and this is actually a continuation of the previous arc. You can't ask for more than that. An arc that just you keep building off of it more and more. That's beautiful. Okay, so what I need to see from Rodney is good pacing. That's what I need to see. So don't rush through a storyline and don't give me filler in a storyline. Keep it just like this. Nice and steady, easy does it, wins the race and all that stuff. And every so often give a little crash. You know what I'm saying? A little tidal wave crash. But right now we see that Deacon Frost goes and has a conversation with this veteran. And here's where I'm kind of like, okay, this is kind of like filler, and I'm okay with the big filler, but the dialogue wasn't great. Deacon's dialogue was great, but this veteran, you know, the Deacon's like, that jacket you've got there, you know, I see that you were rejected in the halfway house over here, you know, or the VA, wherever it was, you know, it says it's all full. Look at that. Your jacket tells a story, man. 4 tours in Afghanistan, 1 in Iraq, or maybe it was the exact opposite. Either way, a lot of tours of duty. So that would mean this guy was in for at least 6 years. At least 6 years. To be able pulling off that much? No. 2, 4, 6. Oh my God. He would have been in for maybe 12 years. Maybe 12 years. Dude. Anyway, so, and he's an older guy, so he might have been a lifer. I don't know. Doubtful. Anyway, so he's just like, you know, oh, I'm so lonely. Like, dude, I don't know, man. Maybe if you told me that he was being mesmerized at the time, or you gave that implication through the art, like Sebastian Cabral, he could have, you know, maybe done a little bit of a mysticism thing with Deacon Frost's eyes or with the veteran's eyes to show that he's you know, mesmerized, something. But I'm so lonely. That just, yeah, that didn't come off right. Literally, it's so glaring for me that I looked at it and it took me out of the story. That's what it did. I was so engrossed in this. This is only 20 pages. and your standard size comic book. And I'm like, oh my God, there's so much story inside of here. It feels like this is a double-sized or triple-sized graphic novel quality. Like, I'm not joking when I say this. It's that amazing. But this one scene was just written so poor. Just not even the whole scene, just the veterans' dialogue. And it's like, it literally, it took me right out of the story because, like, I'm so lonely. Oh my God, are you serious right now? So yeah, but look, that aside, you got Rayshawn Lucas is over here, and he's of course having this great conversation with the guy doesn't have a name at this point, the former Falcon, Featherface at this point. He says, what do you call it? I'm trying to get with this girl, but she's not looking at me, because he's trying to impress her by being a superhero, but she doesn't care about the superhero. She cares about the actual guy, which is, yeah, I'm digging that. I like that. That's such a great attitude to have. So like, you still see the little tit for tat. Actually, it's more Rayshawn messing with the former Falcon, but like, it's great. It's great. The dialogue, the interaction between these two is spot on. But you hear that jet out there? Sorry, that's annoying. Anyway, I'm in love with so much of what's happening in this comic book. Because then at the very end, you see he goes to the movies. He's supposed to meet this girl. It's like, okay, no superheroing stuff. I'm not going to try and impress you with that nonsense. Let's just go and you can get introduced to actual me. But then she's like, when he gets to the movie theater, she's not there. She's in an alley instead, eating a rat because she just got turned into a vampire. Oh, man. Okay, so first off, I'm giving this comic book an A. This was absurdly good, okay? But can I recommend this comic book? There's an A. I should be able to recommend this, right? Here's the thing. The comic book has been so hit or miss with me that it's hard to really say, yes, go out and grab this. You know what I'm saying? I feel like maybe the next issue might be one of those things that just drags, and I'm just reading, I'm like, yeah, I don't really care. That's what I feel like, because that's kind of the give and take with this. It's a very binary level comic book, binary level, title. So I need more of this, what we just had here. If we get that, we're talking about an amazing comic book. And on top of that, Deacon Frost talking about, yes, if I could break your will, then everything will be fine. Like, we'll be good. Like, you're the ultimate test, blah, 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 blah. Listen, here's the deal. I get that. They even mentioned it. Mephisto wants this guy to suffer. Doesn't just want him dead. He wants him to suffer because of what he did to him. Well, okay, a lot of people have broken free from hell. I get it. Sam is just a regular old person, though. Very little as far as powers are concerned. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of cosmic cube alterization, and he's got some Stark created wings. He's not really that much, right? So the idea that this guy would escape from hell is probably worse than like a Daredevil escaping from hell or something like that, right? Okay, not too important. Or his favorite prize, which would be the Silver Surfer, right? The idea here is that he wants him to suffer, and I get that. But building Sam up like that, listen, here's the only advice I can really, the biggest advice I can give to, because I think that Ronnie Barnes the writer actually wants Sam to be this huge superhero, which he should be. But here's my only suggestion here. Build him up. Don't talk him up. You could talk up Wolverine. You could talk up Captain America. You could talk up whoever you want to talk up, because you know what? Yeah, man. Like, they're already awesome. All these guys I just named, Thor, Hulk, you name it, dude. But Sam Wilson? Nah, dude. For the most part, right now, the coolest thing about Sam Wilson is Anthony Mack. You know what I'm saying? So, no. Don't talk him up. Build him up. Build him up. Make him more than just the guy who flies around and occasionally talks to birds. Make him better than what he is right now. And I'm positive that Mr. Barnes could do that. I just need to see it happen. All right, guys, that's it for me. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.